Krishna Mataji, Krishna Mohini Mataji, Madhumai Mataji, Jigmari Mataji, Dandot Pranams.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams
I was
Mataji.
going live, that's the reason I didn't respond.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji, Pranam Mataji.
Dandavat Pranam, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam, Hare
Mataji,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam, Hare Krishna. Let's start.
26th sloka Mataji.
Yeah, thank you. So the connection might be an issue because I'm sitting in Gita Nagari for next few days. So if it happens, then it's the connection here, okay? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Cheva Narottamam. Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jyati Rayet. Nashtaprayashu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtaki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th Canto, 3rd chapter, verse 26. Okay, Venkat Narasimha Prabhuji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Evam Rusyam Sudhiyo Bhavatyanante Sarvatmana Vidadate Khalu Bhava Yogam Taimena Dandamaharantyadha Yadyamesham Satpatakam Tadyapi Haru Hanchurugayavadha. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Krishna. Madhumai Krishna Kanta Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Evam Vimrushya Sudhiyo Bhagavatyanante Sarvatmana Vidadate Khalu Bhavayogam Te Mena Dandam Arhatyanta Yadyamisham Syat Patakam Tadapi Hanti Urugayavadaha. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Vijay Kumari Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Evam Brahmrishya Sudhiyo Bhavati Anante Sarvatmana Vidadade Kalubhava Yogam Te Mena Dandam Arhandi Adayadi Amisham Shat Vadaham Tat Abhihati Urgayavada. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Chitra Mohini Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Evam Vimrushya Sudhiyo Bhagavantanante Sarvatmana Vidadate Kalubhava Yogam Te Mena Dandam Harhatyarta Yadyameyam Syat Patakam Tadapi Hanturugaya Vadaha. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Revti Ratnangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Evam Vimrusya Sudayo Bhagavati Anante Sarvatmana Vidate Kalu Bhava Yogam Te Mena Dandam Arhanti Atayati Amisham Suyat Padagam Tat Abhihanti Urgayavada. Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prakash Rao Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranamalu. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Evam Vimushya Sudhayo Bhagavatyanante Sarvatmana Vidadade Kalu Bhava Yogam Te Mena Dandam Arhati Yadha Yadyamisham Sat Padata Patakam Tadapi Hantu Urugayavadaha. Hare Mata Hare. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Krishna. Pushpam Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji.
Pushpa Yashomati Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. एवं विमृश्य सुधियो भगवती अनन्ते सर्वात्मना विदधते खलु भावयोगं ते मे न दण्डम् अर्हन्ति अदयदि अमीशं स्यात् पादकं तत्तविकन्ति उर्गया वदाह. हरे कृष्ण माताजी. थैंक यू माताजी. हरे
Thank you, Hare
कृष्ण.
Krishna. Shubha Rao Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
दंडवत प्रणाम माताजी.
Danda
ओम
Pranam.
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. एवं विमृश्य सुधियो भगवत्यनन्ते सर्वात्मना विदधते खलु भावयोगं ते मेन दण्डमर्हन्त्यतमेद्यमीषां स्यात्पातकं तदपि हन्त्युरुगायवादः. हरे कृष्ण.
Thank you. Pranandini Madhvi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. प्रणाम माताजी. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. एवं विमुच्य सुधियो भगवत अनन्ते सर्वात्मना विदधते खलु भवयोगं ते मेन दण्डम् अर्हन्ति अथ यदि अमिषं स्यात्पातकं तत् अपि हन्ति कुरुयुगव्याधः. हरे कृष्ण माताजी. थैंक यू माताजी.
Thank you. Madhumati Vilasni Mataji, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी. दंडवत प्रणाम माताजी.
Danda Pranam.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. एवं विमिश्रया सुधियो भगवत्यन्ते सर्वात्मना विदधते खलु भावयोगं ते मे न दण्डम् अर्हन्ति अथ यदमिषां स्यात् पातकं तदपि हन्त्युरगायवादः. थैंक यू माताजी. हरे कृष्ण.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. एवं विमर्श्य सुधयो भगवती अनन्ते सर्वात्मना विदधते खलु भावयोगं ते मे नादण्डम् अर्हन्ति अथा यदि अमीषां स्यात् पातकं तदपि हन्ति उरुगाय वादः. Evam, thus vimarsya, considering sudhiyaha, those whose intelligence is sharp. Bhagavati, onto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Anante, the unlimited, Sarva Atmana, with all their heart and soul, Vidadhate, take to, Khalo, indeed, Bhava Yogam, the process of devotional service. They, such person, may not dandam, punishment, arhanti, deserve, atha, therefore, yadi, if amisham of them, syat, there is some sinful activity, that api also, Hanti destroys Urugai Vadaha, the chanting of the holy name of the Supreme Lord. Translation by His Divine Grace Shabad Ki Jai. Considering all these points, therefore, intelligent men decide to solve all problems by adopting the devotional service of chanting the holy name of the Lord, who is situated in everyone's heart and who is a mind of all auspicious qualities. Such persons are not within my jurisdiction for punishment. Generally, they never commit sinful activities, but even if by mistake or because of bewilderment or illusion, they sometimes commit sinful acts, they are protected from sinful reactions because they always chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Purport by His Divine Grace Shabad Ki Jai. In this regard, Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur quotes the following verse from the prayers of Lord Brahma, Bhagavatam 10th Canto 14th Chapter verse 29. अथापि ते देवा पदाम्बुजं द्वये प्रसादले सानुगृता एव हि जानाति तत्त्वं भगवन्महिम्नो न चान्य एकोऽपि चिरं विचिन्वन्. The purport is that even though one is a very learned scholar of the Vedic Shastras, he may be completely unaware of the existence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and His name, fame, qualities, and so forth. Whereas one who is not a great scholar can understand the position of the great Supreme Personality of Godhead if he somehow or other becomes a pure devotee of the Lord by engaging in devotional service. Therefore, this verse spoken by Yamraj says, Evam Vimrashya Suddhayo Bhagavati. Those who engage in the loving service of the Lord become Shuddhaya, intelligent. But this is not so of a Vedic scholar who does not understand Krishna's name, fame, and qualities. A pure devotee is one whose intelligence is clear. He is truly thoughtful because he engages in the service of the Lord, not as a matter of show, but with love, with his mind, words, and body. Non-devotees may make a show of religion, but it is not very effective because although they ostentatiously attend a temple or church, they are thinking of something else. Such persons are neglecting their religious duty and are punishable by Yamraj. But a devotee who commits sinful acts, which he may do unwillingly or accidentally because of his former habits, is excused. That is the value of Sankirtan movement. Omagyan Tivirandasya Gyananjan Chalakaya Chakshirmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manavishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinbandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kantha Radha Kantha Namastute. Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishbhanuste Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advait Garadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Namah Vishnupadaya Vishnupasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Tinamne. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shnavadi Paschati Deshatarine. Considering all these points, therefore, intelligent men decide to solve all problems by adopting the devotional service, chanting the holy name of the Lord, who is situated in everyone's heart, and who is a mine of all auspicious qualities. Such persons are not within my jurisdiction for punishment. Generally, they never commit sinful activities. But even if by mistake or because of bewilderment or illusion, they sometimes commit sinful acts, they are protected from sinful reactions because they always chant the Hare Krishna mantra. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 6th canto, which is called as the Prescribed Duties of the Mankind. Chapter number 3. Do you know what is it called as? Do you still remember?
Yamaraja instructs his messengers.
Yamraj instructs his messengers. What did you study yesterday? What did you study yesterday? That so many great personalities are very busy in collecting the items for Vedic rituals, but they forget the main purpose behind it. And Prabhupada gives example of opening of what? Opening of what in the Prabhupada?
Vrindavan,
Krishna
Vrindavan,
Balarama temple in Vrindavan.
Krishna Balaram temple.
Mandir.
Balram temple, Mataji.
What did he say?
Vedic
what
rituals are compulsory. It has become important, although Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is most important.
Very nice. Very
So,
nice.
And further, in this Kali Yuga, only Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is the sufficient to go to Godhead. That is the
Yes,
essence of this.
very nice. For the purpose of acknowledging the Smarta Brahmins, otherwise the Vrindavan people will not take the opening ceremony so seriously. Prabhupada allowed the performance of the Vedic ritualistic activities, but he also asked his disciples on the background to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra more loudly than the Vedic ritualistic hymns are chanted. So people can hear Hare Krishna more than the other things going on there. This is how it was going on. So, we become a diplomat, right? And diplomatic in behavior. Actually, we say, okay, a devotee is not diplomatic, is very straightforward. But that doesn't mean, what is that verse? Krishna, say bhaje Krishna, say bada chatur. What is that verse? That comes in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Say, the verdict is that whoever worships Krishna is very intelligent. So, intelligent, what is the definition of intelligence? How is intelligence defined? I think we have spoken about it. What is the definition of intelligence?
Intelligence helps one to discriminate.
Very nice. Yeah, so it discriminates what to do, what not to do. And then the refined intelligence lead to refined enthusiasm, which Prabhupada describes in Nectar of Instruction as enthusiasm as endeavoring with intelligence. So it's not that we are going to behave very innocent and we don't know what's going on. Actually, on the contrary, one who worships Krishna is the most intelligent person. So they know what's going on, but they can diplomatically put Krishna in the center everywhere. You know, what is that? Swami Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj's Vaman Dev, huh? He said he calls the devotees of Krishna as the agents of Vaman Dev. Right? Aren't we attacked by such agents in our lives? They say, okay, chhodna nahi hai, jodna hai, right? Don't need to leave anything, just need to add little Krishna, little bit Krishna. You do whatever you're doing, but just chant one round Hare Krishna. Yes, heard of it? Ever heard of this statement in your life ever before from anybody?
Yes,
Or
Mataji.
do you speak like this?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes?
Yes.
So no need to break anything, no need to leave anything. Just chant Hare Krishna, add. So what happens is like when we start adding Krishna, slowly, everything else goes away and what remains is only Krishna. So it's agents of Vamandev. He calls devotees as agents of Vamandev. Like they come and they shine and then they conquer. So that's how the intelligent man is going to act. They make a decision with that kind of analysis. They're considering all the points. It is not an empiricist decision. It is not foundationless. It's been considered, well thought of, referred to, discussed, that what is the best method for me in this age of Kali Yuga for self-realization. And then they adopt. You see how it's flowing very points, intelligent man, and then they make a decision to do what? Solve all problems by adopting the devotional service to Lord who is situated in everyone's heart and who is the mind of all auspicious qualities. And how do they do that? They start with chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. They take up, when a devotee picks up a feedback to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, it is with utmost faith and enthusiasm, and the process of becoming a devotee picks up the beat back to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. It is more out of wanting to be in the association of these devotees or these people because they are nice people. Hare Krishna people are nice people, right? It's more like that. But then it goes on slowly to become like an endeavor and with a lot of enthusiasm, determination, and a lot of faith that there's nothing else that I need to do. This is what is going to take me on the journey of eternal success. Okay, and one may refer that one can be a very big Vedic scholar, and by studying the Vedic Vedas, one can become a devotee of Krishna. So that argument is refuted here, right? Even though one is a very learned scholar of the Vedic Shastras, he may be completely unaware of the existence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, name, fame, qualities, and so forth. Whereas who's not a great scholar can understand the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead if he somehow or other becomes a pure devotee of the Lord by engaging in devotion. Right? No one is a very big Vedic scholar. Who are the most exalted examples of the devotees of Krishna? Who are the most exalted examples? Chaitanya
Das Babaji Maharaj.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mentions this in the Vrindavan Dham. Who are the most exalted devotees? We should follow their footsteps, how they worship Krishna.
Radha.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says Vrajavadhus, right? The Vrajavadhus or the milkmaids of Vrindavan or the residents or the gopis or manjaris of Vrindavan, how they worship. Now, they're not big scholars. We are not studying that they are actually very big scholars. They just have this innocent and honest desire to somehow or other serve Krishna. Each one of them is very busy in thinking and serving Krishna. But we have the examples of the husbands of the Brahmanas, the wives, the Brahmanas who were very big Vedic scholars, who were performing very big Vedic ritualistic sacrifices. But when Krishna Balram sent their friends to ask for prasadam, they were returned because it was not offered to Vishnu. But Vishnu himself had come and they had no knowledge about it. So Krishna is not attracted. Understand, because we are trying to go to Krishna. So it is important to understand that what attracts Krishna is not attracted by one's scholarship. He's not attracted by one's big birth. He's not attracted by one's elaborate offerings. He's also not attracted by one's influence in the material world, one's beauty, one's opulences. He's not. What is he attracted to? He's attracted to
Love.
what is the bottom line? Huh?
Love.
Love. Yes, very nice. Yes, love. The bottom line is love. It's not even patram pushpam phalam. It's not even patram pushpam and phalam that attracts Krishna. What is this? Offered me with love and devotion. So the thing that makes it very resourceful or very juicy in Krishna consciousness is love and devotion. And how do we nurture that love and devotion? By cultivating our faith. How do we become more faithful? Starts with chanting Hare Krishna, and then of course it goes on to having proper association and taking up the orders of the spiritual masters, one's soul, heart and soul. It is said that one's faith becomes weak if they are not following the orders of the spiritual master properly. So it's very important to know what your spiritual master wants you to do. Very, very important to know. Because spiritual master can read the psychophysical nature of the disciple and can give instructions accordingly. Like, look at Prabhupada, like how he gave instructions to some of his disciples to be managers, how he gave instructions to some of the disciples to actually construct rathas, construct the temples, or some of them to actually write, some of them to actually print, some of them to actually go and work in public relations. So everybody got individual instructions, somehow them to paint. Right? So psychophysical nature becomes known to the spiritual master if you associate with your spiritual master and ask this question that how can I progress in Krishna consciousness? What will be my path? But if one is not doing that, then one's faith remains very weak. So in this particular verse, it is very, very well mentioned that a person who is of utmost intelligence is going to consider all the points. What are these points? That actually, what is the most important pathway of self-realization in Kali Yuga? And then they adopt a methodology to solve all problems. And what do they do? Devotional service of chanting the holy name of the Lord. See, devotional service of chanting the holy name. If you can't do anything, you can't go to a temple. You should be able to go to a temple. Chanting Hare Krishna will bring you to the temple. But for some reason, you can't do very big services, cannot take out too much time from other responsibilities. We all can chant. Each one of us in this age can chant because this is the Yuga Dharma. Because it is the Yuga Dharma, it is available to each and every soul on this planet. Each and every soul has access to the holy name of the Lord because it is the Yuga Dharma of this particular age. So don't deprive oneself chanting the holy name of the Lord with incessant faith, enthusiasm, and determination. Initially, it could be because of I can say peer pressure, but eventually it should be something that I want to do it on my own. And it is my own attachment that is driving me to my bead bag and chanting my rounds on my beads every day, day after day, every single day. Pray. What is the biggest fear of a devotee? If they can't chant. Something happens and they can't chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It's the biggest fear of a devotee. And then Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting leads one to their journey of self-realization on its own because it opens up all the doors slowly to one's progress in Krishna consciousness. But if somebody is very busy in not chanting but studying Vedic scholars or becoming very scholarly or very busy in collecting items for ritualistic sacrifices, you see, it's not that we are condemning the ritualistic sacrifices or studying Shastras. I'm not. I think that if that becomes a priority over chanting Hare Krishna, then that's something that needs to reshuffle. So then that person may not never know who is Krishna. That particular activity, that particular scholarship is not going to lead one to the knowledge of Krishna's name, form, qualities, and pastime. I was hearing Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj's class today and yesterday. I heard his class, same class. Material desires are compared to broken glasses. And he was giving example of Dhruva Maharaj. He was saying that Dhruva Maharaj, when he saw, why did Dhruva Maharaj go to do the tapasya? Why did he go there? What was his motivating factor? Where did he go?
To
take
get
revenge, Mataji.
other.
Huh?
For material
freedom, which
For
was
material
granted
benefits
the
only he
For
was
material
saying.
desire.
grandfather.
Yes. To get a kingdom greater than his great
Bigger
grandfather.
kingdom. Yes.
Okay. So when he saw Lord Vishnu, what did he say about his material desires? What did he say?
He compared to the
I
broken
am
I came for
Very
a
nice. He compared his material desire to broken glasses. I was actually running
broken
behind
glass.
broken glass, but I got a diamond. Now the question rises that what makes him compare the material desires to broken glass? Why
The
broken
appearance
glass?
of Lord Krishna.
Huh?
The appearance of Lord Krishna.
Broken glass?
Broken glass, it's material things.
What makes him compare the material desires to broken glass? Why
he
not
realized
broken?
It's temporary. It is temporary, Mataji.
Temporary.
It is temporary. The permanent
Yeah,
is
but it could be like
attaining.
broken pot, earthen pot, broken
That cannot be repaired.
something else.
Cannot be used.
That cannot be
Very
repaired.
nice. Very nice. So once the glass is broken, if something is broken, we can somehow or other put use to it, but broken glass is something which cannot be repaired. So it's basically, it has no utility anymore. Anything else?
It is dangerous also to can harm.
Yes,
Yeah.
very nice. Very nice. So much very nice. So if the glass is broken, then we tell each other, right, watch your step, you might get hurt. So the material desires are dangerous. We have to be, scared of them, and they are useless. They don't lead anywhere. So he's very nice analogy. He uses the material desires are like broken glass. So when what was the point that I was trying to make? When he's saying that the material desires are compared to the broken glass. What was the point I was trying to make? That the one may be studying the Vedic Shastras, one may be becoming expert in how to perform ritualistic ceremonies. That's fine. But if it is at the cost of progressing in bhakti or becoming more and more Krishna conscious and more attached to chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, then it is of no use. It is really of no use. I'm not saying it, Shastras are saying it. So one can choose one's choices in life with due diligence and discussions with proper assembly of devotees. That what to do, what not to do, and how much to do, how much to do. Don't become a show bottle spiritualist. Don't just try to attend a church or temple because of some social obligations, right? There's so many people who go to all these congregations because of social obligation, but it's not that their heart is not there. They're thinking of something else. See, we are where our mind is, thinking of something else. It's not very effective. And such people are actually punishable by Yamraj. Even if one shows up in the temple, punishable by Yamraj. I told a story about a prostitute and Brahman. Remember? Do you remember the story? When prostitute and Brahman were neighbors?
Yes, Mataji.
yes, Mataji.
Yes, you had already told
Remember that
Mataji.
story?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
So prostitute, they both died at the same time. And Vishnu Dutas came for prostitute, Yam Dutas came for Brahman, and Brahman said that wrong address, you have to go next door. They said no, right address. He said, why right address? All my life I did so much of puja, so much of tapasya, so much of chanting. Said yes, because all your life you were committing offense towards this your neighbor, and all her life what she was thinking is that you are very pure and your life is inspirational because you are worshipping Krishna. So basically she was purified and you became punishable. So be very careful where our consciousness is going, where is attention is going. Our attention is a very powerful asset that we have, and if we waste it in some menial subject matters not connected to the ultimate goal, it's not gonna be the most efficient use of what was given to us. And Maharaj was also saying that, think about it. How many of us on our deathbed, you tell me, how many of us on our deathbed are actually going to think, I wish I had given more time to my career. I wish I had earned more money. I wish I had studied more. How many of us are going to think like this on our deathbed?
No one, Mataji.
I know I'm not going to think.
Earlier
Anybody?
means you would have thought about it, but now no.
No, on the deathbed.
Yeah, that's what. Earlier, if it had been earlier, before coming to Krishna consciousness, if death occurs, we will be thinking about our career only. How would have progressed, earned money, so much wealth, all these things we would have thought, and for fame, everything. But not now, because we feel that all these are temporary. It's not going to take us to Krishna.
Now we
have
are
to be
thinking
reborn.
how to go back to Krishna.
So that means it is not so much important. I'm not saying neglect it, don't take care of, but do it with due diligence, only what is needed, putting the ultimate goal of life in front. Because if you put Krishna in front, then everything else aligns itself. But if we put Krishna on the back, then everything gets imbalanced. That's how it is designed. The body is given to us, the assets are given to us, the intelligence, the association, the shastras, the holy name is given to us so we can actually use it. So we can actually prioritize it in our life. But if we don't put the priorities right, then life is not going to be as efficiently led as it could have had been. So why to live with regrets? There's no reason for any one of us sitting here to live with any regrets having achieved the holy name of the Lord. Because we are sitting here to chant the holy name of the Lord to deepen our connection and our faith with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that Krishna will take care of me. I was discussing this with my friend today, that why do we lie? Why does the conditioned soul lie? It was like, it was a nice question. It was like, because we really don't believe that Krishna can protect me. It's like there's a need to protect myself. And the only way I can protect myself is by cheating others. Okay, so the faith is weak. That's why one lies. Anyway, any questions, reflections, realizations, corrections, complaints, contributions?
Hare Krishna Mataji. You told me na ki what was the statement. There is one statement in Ramayana which says, "Mohe kapat chal chhidra na bhava, jo nirmal man so mohe pava." So the most important thing is you have a pure consciousness. Only with that you are able to reach to him.
Very
Hare Krishna.
nice.
That is what occurred to me. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you. Anyone else? Questions, reflections, realizations, corrections?